I'm finally covering this one, guys. Hello, it's Old Cappy Boy, and look, we got Coca-Cola Spiced. Spiced being the Spiced Girl's favorite cola, right? No. It's just spiced. I don't know what that means other than, is it going to be cinnamony? Is it going to be Dr. Peppery? What is it going to be? Because at first I thought, maybe it's going to be cinnamon Coke. We've seen something like that before. But then I thought about it, and spiced means like, Dr. Pepper is kind of a spiced cola, right? So let's see if this is their permanent edition, according to some articles I've read. It says raspberry spiced Coke. So I'm assuming it's Dr. Pepper version of cola from these guys. Recycled bottle. They have these weird grooves at the top. I don't know if you could see it too much. Nutrition facts and ingredients. I'll just let you look at it. Man, that's a lot of sugar. 134% of your daily sugar intake there. And let's see if carbonated water, high fructose corn syrup, caramel coloring, phosphoric acid, and natural flavors with caffeine. 54 milligrams of 20 ounces. Coke spiced. Let's. It's in a nice bottle, but I'm gonna pour it in my glass because you never know if they're gonna tint the bottle. There's no Coke numbers. I'm sorry, guys. They usually post those, don't they? Pour it in here. Yeah, it's basically a cola colored, that nice brown color. Ooh, it smells very fruity from a few feet away. Very fruity. Up close, let's see what it is. The spice is more apparent up close. What kind of spice? I'm going to say like clove or something like that. But the fruity raspberry scent is definitely apparent from a few feet away and definitely up close too, but the spice comes out a lot stronger in that regard. Let's sip. No, it doesn't taste like Dr. Pepper, I'll tell you that. It's missing that kind of that spice, whatever they use. The flavor here is more fruity than anything. It's very raspberry cola-y. And I'm not really detecting much in the spice department. If there is, it's maybe slightly peppery. It's definitely underwhelming, I'll say that. It definitely doesn't taste like regular Coke, though. It definitely is set apart from that because of the fruity aspect that the raspberry brings. There's like a mild, maybe clove taste, mild, maybe cinnamon taste. But if you were coming into this expecting that it to be like, oh, hitting you over the head with spice flavor, you're gonna be mistaken here. I think it kind of takes away from what brings people to Coke, which is like that kind of carbonated cola flavor. It definitely doesn't taste like cola anymore. It tastes more fruity. It's not really bad, but it's like more like why? Like why make this? I will say the raspberry flavoring is kind of nice. It definitely sits nicely in the aftertaste as well. Though I don't know if that's a thing you'd be a big fan of. Question mark. I don't know. I like it personally. It's a little underwhelming, being that it was hyped up to be this new addition to the Coke lineup, Coke family, whatever. It's not too different than if you went to one of those soda machines, like the cola freestyle machines, and then did Coke with raspberry. That's kind of what this tastes like. So for that, I have to give it a little less remarks and all that. I'm gonna give it like generic brand of cereal out of Rad when you're a kid, because you're like, oh no, I want the cartoon characters on it. Instead, you get like Vita O's or something like that. Anyway, yeah, that's why I'm giving this out of Rad. Slightly underwhelming, but it does the job. Is for a raspberry cola.